Okay, so yes, that served its purpose. And I think we do want to use the fast travel now, and we can actually run, so that's nice. Fast travel, I thought was in this location, on this side of town, but I'm now strongly second-guessing that. Yep, I think I was wrong, unless that's it there, but I don't think it is. It is not. That is a fence. I suppose we could use roach as well. Maybe a tad overkill, but what is that sound? Is that the trees?
Let's go.
Okay.
And you shan't steal no
So,
in exchange
we'll head to this fast travel location over here, and then we'll make our way over to the castle of sorts, or at least our closest fast travel location to that, which I'm not sure what it is. We're actually very far away at the moment. It's up here. Looks like Codger's Quarry is the answer. It's been a very, very long time since we were last here. I don't even remember what was over here. Was this where we fought a bunch of bandits a long time ago? I think so. Okay. So let's head up now. And I thought I saw there were some little huts over to the side of it, particularly to the west. And I'm not necessarily sure if we checked them out because I said this was a really long time ago that we were last here, because this was the first area in Velen that we made it to. Like this. Have we explored these? Come on. Seems like we've looted them. So the answer is probably? I think so. Okay. In that case, let's make sure we're making it over to our actual destination. And is the answer to cut across here? Yeah, it very much so is, actually. Maybe a little bit further to the west first. I see some kind of water hag there, which can sometimes be a difficult enemy. Yes. Ooh. Money is there. Whoa! Hello, Foglet. You came out of nowhere. That's kind of your thing, though. I suppose that's understandable. Please come back. Oh, there are two of them. Oh, just about to take you out, and then he decided to disappear on us. Not cool. Come on. Oh, yep, there's one of you here. Ooh, hold on. Got that. For level 4 enemies, they deal a ton of damage. I remember that last time we fought some hoglets as well. Oh, that's just me. There we go. I think that's the last of them. They do have their own mutagens, though. So that is a tad intriguing. And although we explored some of this area, I'm now wondering, have we done all of it? Well, that probably was not worth looting, and we might have deliberately left that there. The Velen longswords are very common and often very bad. It seems that that is our destination. And of course, last time we met a dragon. I don't think we've been up here yet. Oh, I do remember actually seeing some Intrigas from afar. I think we saw them, then immediately turned around because we were like, oh, we haven't fought any of these guys yet. I know. Oh, we actually did get a fast travel location. Okay, so that is nice. It is a warrior. It is level 11, which should be a pretty good fit for us. I actually forget what the sign of choice is supposed to be against them. I think it might be Quen, but I don't actually remember. have some friends as well. Some workers. So yeah, it'd be nice to take out those guys initially. Not to worry about dealing with multiple Intrigas at once. Instead, focus on you, and there we go. Okay. Good stuff. So yeah, good to get the fast travel location here, because this was somewhat remote. I like the music. Not sure if we've had this music yet. Oh no, we have. I guess the flute, for some reason, stood out to me. Didn't notice that as much previously. Wondering if there's maybe any little bits and pieces of loot hidden around here. Maybe not. Maybe. That's just me being hopeful. What was that? That's just telling us we were back in this location. We technically stepped far enough away for a minute there. Ooh, hello. And we were no longer in this section. Yep, saw it coming. Did not put ourselves in a position to dodge that attack, though. It has a lot of area, I think. That tail swing. Pretty good stuff. Anything here? Anything hiding at the end of this peninsula? Or this one? And I'm guessing it's probably in the middle of this place, right? But I am curious, no less. Yeah, actually, where does this go? This goes much further than I expected it to go. This reminds me of, there's one section in The Witcher 1 near the end of the game that is somewhat similar in how it has this broken bridge that goes way out into the distance. If we look at the map, does that actually lead anywhere? It does. We've been up that far north. We had the border post. Theoretically, that would be up into this northern section here, where we have, well, furthest we've gone is the border post. Nothing further than that, so we did need a pass to get over the bridge here. I wonder if we theoretically could have avoided having to get a pass if we were to, say, just our way over like this, or if we were to use a boat and land somewhere entirely different. I don't know. Not so relevant anymore because we do now have a pass, so we could just go the traditional way. This... it's obviously locked. Assuming we can't sign our way through that. There is an Igni sign there, but I'm assuming that is something more distant that is not referring to this portcullis. In which case, I also don't think this is the answer. I think much like with the lighthouse that we were at earlier, that there is likely an answer that does not involve breaking our ankles. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's actually a pretty rare herb, I think. Not a hidden entrance. Still useful to pick up. And this may be the main entrance here. Looks like it is. Just want to make sure we're not missing any hidden stuff. Oh. Mandrake, also pretty rare. Looking around this side here. That boat looks like it's seen better days. Oh. This looks nifty. And it seems like that might actually be the spot we're looking for, because it has the sparkly chest. There might be a way to open up that door from the other side. That's not bad, though. That is. Shouldn't have picked that up. What else over here can we nab? What was that sound? Don't know. It's a cool area. I like it. Oh, that's nifty too. I also wonder, that might be a useful way up. Okay, it looks like it goes up rather than down, which might be the direction in which the main entrance goes. As to whether, which one is the quote-unquote correct route, obviously, I personally do not know at this stage. That... Okay. Actually not sure if we have much of that. I was kind of expecting it to be more buckthorn. But it was just close enough to the land. It seemed like that might not have been the case, so glad we did check it out. Sometimes there'll be good stuff. That is saying something different. Sometimes there is good stuff under the bridges. Some hidden loot. Not this time, though, I don't think. So, I'm curious as to where the ladder leads. Kind of want to go that route first. I don't think it's technically the way you are supposed to go first, per se, but let's break the rules a little bit, shall we? Was that a harpy? Okay. That should be fine. Means we'll want to have Ard. I don't think I'm seeing anything other than just these ladders here. Woo! And the edges. Monster nest. Well, let me take one guess as to what kind of monster nest that is. Might it be a harpy nest? Ow, I was trying to use Ard. Also heal up. Ow! There are a lot of you. Wow. Also, did not have Ard up at that point in time when I wanted it most. This would be a one-shot if we get it from here. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, I wanted to jump over the ledge, but apparently you cannot jump when you are in combat. This is, I suppose, something we might have been supposed to know, because the jump button becomes the dodge button. Okay, also no Ard yet. Please use the one-shot kill. I didn't really need it. There was, yep, still one more. Not flying around. I know that's your thing, but I'd prefer you'd allow us to say, ooh, do this. Okay. I think that's the last of them. I actually don't know where the nest itself was. Looks like it's up higher. Which might mean we are doomed to fight harpies for all of eternity unless we make it up there. We're only level 5 one. Not the other ones are level 7. I would like to at least have the opportunity to loot the ones that we have taken out thus far. That would be nice. We actually do you actually drop anything? Maybe not. Okay. Cool. So we can go down.
Got their nest here.
Oh, it's right here. Oh, it was elevated. Okay, cool. Sure. No problem. Don't need the skulls. Those don't really do anything. Okay. So you can go down. That, I'm assuming, would lead us back in the way toward where the main entrance would take us. However, I think at the moment I'm most intrigued by going up. We might be able to do there. As well as check out, yeah, if there's anything on this side too. Like here. Blacksmith's no, ball sticks letter. And this might actually be the diagram we're looking for. May the gods smile on you. And Mises. What? May the gods smile on you and Mises. Okay, yeah. Now I'm asking you to read this carefully. What I got to say is important. As soon as you set hands on this writing, gallop off to that fence Kramer, what's based in Maribor. Tell him we've got some first-class gear and Witcher sword diagrams to sell. I can see you now, scratching your head, or more likely your arse, and asking, did I hear that right? You sure did. 'Twas my luck to come to care for a Witcher. What got one foot in the grave and another hovering right above. I was sat there looking at the poor man suffer in agony, and thought to myself, you don't need this kit and these papers where he's going. While for us, that's the fixings we need to get us started in the world of business. We sell them to the right price. For the right price, that is. I hear you fretting, so stop. I didn't take everything. In fact, nobody will ever realize. Nobody will even realize. Out of his stuff is missing. Sad though, ain't it? This Witcher's a good man. First he helped the Baronet solve the riddle of that lighthouse, what was sending ships into the rocks. Then he killed that dragon, ate all the peasants. Problem is, dragons no easy pickings, and our valiant hero got quite the licking taking it out. He's done for, that's certain. So soon as they bury him in the tomb on Crookback Hills, I'll head straight to your place. Come to think of it, I'm curious how they'll put him in that crypt at all. For word is, a vampire's made it his lair. Well, we might have known that in advance had we gone to this spot first, of course, but of course we didn't. Yes, I also lifted a few flasks off the Witcher, but since they're like not to survive the journey, reckon I'll sample them myself. See how Witcher Hooch gets. That's probably how you died. Maybe we'll make a business out of that too. Your brother-in-law, Falstick. So is that the end of it, or I mean, there's another shiny chest here. Seems like it. Seems like it. Witcher George's confession. Ooh. All right, George. Confess away. I, the undersigned George of Kagan, a Witcher by trade, testify as follows. While traveling through Velen, I received a summons to provide professional testimony in the matter of the accused Bartoslav of Lovefield. This Bartoslav stands accused of causing several shipwrecks near the lighthouse, which it is his duty to keep. Ships led astray by errant signals from his lighthouse have repeatedly smashed against rocks near the shore, and the lighthouse keeper is held to be responsible for this state of affairs. During the trial, Bartoslav testified that he was diligent in the fulfillment of his duties, and that the accidents were caused by night wraiths deceiving sailors with their false glow. Having investigated the area, I can testify that I found no trace of night wraith activity. True, we also did not see any night wraiths in that area. There are likewise no signs of noon wraiths, mamoons, air nymphs, or any other specter in the habit of misleading weary travelers journeying by foot, sea, or horse. I did, however, find the catastrophe's true cause. They were not the fault of the night wraiths blamed by the accused, but neither were they the fault of the lighthouse keeper himself. The accidents were caused by local hooligans who have taken to lighting fires on the hill at night, and then robbing the ships that subsequently wreck upon the shore. I wonder if we've seen any other evidence of that. Not sure if we have. I was put on their trail by Bartoslav's son, who showed me the ashes from their misleading fires. My testimony shows that the lighthouse keeper Bartoslav of Ludfield is not guilty of the crimes of which he stands accused and should be freed. I also humbly ask for the bailiff to put the lighthouse keeper and his family under his protection, for in light of the revelations Bartoslav's son led me to discover, there will surely be certain parties with cause for vengeance. I cannot undertake the task of protecting the family myself, for I have accepted a contract to kill a dragon said to be lurking atop the Crookback Hills, and so must return there post-haste, kill the beast, and complete my task. Except the dragon was the one that ultimately did end up going to the lighthouse, and ultimately was the thing that killed you, I think. But that appears to be the big stuff we were looking for in here. I'm sure there's more, though. And that is... Oh, okay. The door we actually went through previously. Gotcha. That's the way we went in. Is there anything out here? No, that is like the edge, it would seem. So, let's head up in that case. See what else is up here. Remember, we will also want to go down/in. This looks a lot like a place where you would fight something. Like something big and dangerous. I'm suspicious. Let's maybe not try jumping up that, but I was tempted. Was that Geralt making that sound, breaking his ankle? Or was that the sound of some bullfrog that happened to appear out of nowhere? Because it really sounded like a bullfrog. This is odd. At the moment, at least. Oh, there's something... that we're hearing? All the way over there? Probably a water hag of some sort. One that we saw on our way in. Maybe that's actually what I was hearing. And I thought it was just, Geralt making a fuss. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Did not mean to jump. That was already a pretty high place to fall from. We go through here. What's that? Is that use or loot? Loot. Okay, is there anything we can do to brush aside this rubble? The answer would appear to be no. That might be everything up here. Might mean that we ought to go down now. Where I suspect we will likely run into other foes of some variety. Those look like spider webs. Or really bad cobwebs. We haven't really fought anything the way of spiders, unless Intrigas fall under that category. They are insectoids. But I would probably still say they are entirely different. And I don't know what to expect for that reason. That horse doesn't look good. There's that glowy chest that we saw earlier from the other side. We were anticipating that would probably be the thing we were looking for. It might still have something good, but I don't think it has the specific quest item, because we theoretically completed the quest already. I have no idea what those words mean. They appear to be in Elvish. Book is burned. Only a few pages still intact. This. Yeah, no, I have no idea how to say those. I don't know what they mean. Maybe at some point in time, we'll be able to decipher them, but not right now. Is there anything else here? Is a ladder. We'll want to check that out at some point. I want to make sure we get everything down here first, though. This would have been the quote-unquote main entrance we were referring to earlier. The dwarven spirits, they are very common, it seems, but at some point we might opt to sell them for that reason. This, too. Ooh. Relic. Skellige Gambeson. It seems like that is one of the most common chest plates. It is relic rarity, so it might still manage to be good for that reason, but it might just be always bad. That also seems possible. It does have higher armor than our current armor. However, outside of that and the Igni sign intensity, all the resistances are better on our current armor. So that's a tough one. Our current armor is also very beaten up. So yeah, I think the answer here, in terms of which one is better, is really that repairing our own armor would be best. And at this stage, we are so close to level 13, and I thought there was something that we could start to use at 15. Maybe it wasn't a chest plate, though. we saw the other side of this. I think there's just no way through. Oh, we're also encumbered at the moment. So, I think we might have picked up some junk swords. Yeah. This is horrendous. Let's dump that and that. Still overweight. Anything else junky? That is not valuable. Even if it's almost good. Almost. But outside of the Igni intensity and the Coin intensity. Oh yeah, we were talking about this one earlier. Because many of these I would like to sell because they're pretty valuable. Like almost 1,000 coins there. Whereas this one, sure, it's decent, but value-wise, it's an order of magnitude or more of a difference between this and this. So, for that reason, let's trash it. And now I think we try the ladder we were seeing earlier. Unless we can... This has caused trouble before, but... We tried climbing onto these things. We've gotten stuck on at least one previous occasion doing that type of thing. So let's not test our luck. Doesn't seem like there's anything else over there. Let's climb up here instead. This seems like a place where we are actually supposed to go. And... yeah? I mean, just ignore that. And by ignore it, I mean... well, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Don't think any of that stuff is amazing. Dimeridium ingot, though, that is quite good. Can we walk the plank as well? Seems like that might also be an instance of don't test your luck type of thing. Yeah, so I think we stopped testing our luck. We like, you know, gingerly walk down the ladder. Oh no, this is not a ladder. This is just a ledge we jump down. This is a ladder. Okay. So I think that's everything in here. Unless something marked here. Why is there a big red circle here? Huh? Is that suggesting there is something still up there? Hold on. What is that? I don't think we've ever seen that before. That red circle? Why is that there? Pointing right here. We've looted both those chests. There's this guy. Can we... hold on. Can we loot from that guy? Is that a thing? Don't think so. We're like... you know, standing right next to him. Good, then theoretically we'd be capable of doing it, like, right now. So... yeah, I don't know what to make of that. We say open up our map? Is there any key that tells us what that means? I don't think so. Yeah, I've never seen that red indicator before. I don't know. That means we're missing something here? Something underneath that I didn't catch? It really looked like it's pointing to either that skeleton up there, something right here. We've looted everything. Unless there happens to be something up on one of the floors above, directly overhead, which seems unlikely, but I suppose also possible. If we try to spy from over here, is there anything obvious that we're missing? I'm not sure I get it. Maybe it's some false alarm of some sort, something that I'm not familiar with, but we shouldn't pay too much attention to, so I'm overreacting to it. I don't know. looked significant. I figured we'd investigate further. Was it... Hold on. There is the red circle here, too. Might it have been directly overhead? It's like right here. So if we were to try going up one more time... Does that lead us anywhere? Because we have a lit fire here? This skeleton is like right on this skeleton. But why? But why? It does seem like there's more stuff up here, but we can't get there unless we're feeling really bold and decide to try to jump that, but that seems like something we are probably not supposed to do. So I'm hesitant to push our luck there. Can't, like, burn that stuff down or climb those vines or knock over something. Woo, that was close. Yeah, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. You know, there's so many floors to this area that it could be referring to any of a number of things. And even on all those floors, it looks like we've investigated almost everything. Everything that I could see. So, let's see, what is the correct way out of here? Is either down here or back through the other way. Yeah. Odd. Very odd. But anyways, was this water hag over here that I was actually pretty interested in trying to take out somewhere. This general area. It's probably over here, because water hags, I believe, can drop water essence, and that is one of those crafting materials that, ooh, we might very well like. Also, however, we would definitely prefer to fight this thing when we can actually dodge, because when we're encumbered, we can't dodge, and the crowds we just picked up were junk. Here I was, testing the theory again of the whole loot under the bridges tends to be really good. Yes, it was there, but it was not good this time. Okay, here you are. Oh, you're actually foglit. Which is, you know, maybe less worth it to fight you, but... Come on. Oh, you're right there. Come on. Now you're just testing my patience. Alright. Come on. Oh, excuse me, sir. I correctly guessed when you were going to show up, and you still hit me. Not cool. Alright, was it worthwhile? Did you drop anything half decent? Not really. I expected more from you. I'm woefully disappointed. Actually, the fastest way out of here would probably be to go back to the fast travel location that we saw. That is up on... Whoa, there's another foglet. I mean, we realistically don't want to fight you, like I was saying. It's actually not as meaningful as the enemy thought you were. But yeah, this is actually the fastest way. Is to go back over here. So maybe it was a little bit overkill. Then check this out. Are you gonna let us do this, or are you gonna say... Oh no, it's actually... Sorry, that looked like a signpost. This is the signpost. And then... I think we are done now with the Griffin School quests. Theoretically, there is, of course, I would assume, more treasure in this location here. Although we don't really have... Well, I guess Linden Vale's fairly close location, so we have a reasonable way to get there. Let's try that, maybe. We've been making a bit of a point of targeting most of those things this go-round. So that might be a good thing to keep.
Ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it.
I think we saw that and at least temporarily opted not to go there because it was too strong for us. Let's just look at the map real quick and see if we know where you're referring to. Mid-Cops, you say? That's the main quest that's highlighting there. Mid-Cop. Burial ground. Probably not that. Remember there's one... Yeah, I'm actually thinking probably this location. Down by Byways. There's also a cave of some sort in here for a treasure hunt that was too high a level for us at the time. Or maybe it's this one. That seems too far away to be what he's referring to. I don't know. There's also... I don't remember, there's a quest indicator here too. That might be worth checking out as well. But I want to see the stuff that we just picked up in terms of the recipes.
What?
Might we be able to craft some good stuff? You're just a normal merchant. So, here we'd be looking to sell things that we happen to have picked up that are neither armor nor swords. So like our beer, for example, is probably not something we really need to hold on to. It is just a bad healing item. And also things like our hides generally have been things that we've opted to sell. Vials, I think we've said, are things that are not useful to break down into crafting materials. I think the same thing with mugs. Whereas other things might be worth holding on to. If they aren't very heavy. Ashes, let's just dump because they're pretty much useless, I think. Wolf hide. We have enough of them. I think they start to become worth something. Bear hide, actually, quite valuable. Shells. I'm intrigued. Let's try breaking them into components. Goat hide is relatively light and not that valuable. So if we're looking to break something down into materials, that's probably a good option. Similar story with the sheepskin. And this stack we could possibly sell. It's also super light, so it doesn't really matter much. Rabbit pelt, same idea. Probably want to turn that into materials because it's not that valuable. Old bear hide, somewhat valuable, ooh, and somewhat heavy. However, you cannot afford to purchase all that from us. We can sell a little bit to you. And you have precisely 1 coin right now. Unless we're about to buy something from you, which... Huh? Oh. You could sell us a quest book that we've already read. That's weird. That's weird. Okay.
Farewell.
So what we really want would actually be to find someone who can craft some stuff for us. There's a merchant there. There's another merchant in here. Oh, have we tried going up here? I don't think we have. Pretty sure this is new. To us, at least. And probably worthwhile, no less. That could be a good alchemy recipe to have. In addition to the meteorite, useful crafting material. Oh, hey, what's up?
I shouldn't.
So, let's see if we can sell some other stuff to you, since we did run out of...
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
The other trader ran out of coins, so we were unable to sell everything we might have wanted to sell. I'm thinking things like... Maybe not that. More so... Where was it? The other pelts that we were looking at? Might there have been a few more? I thought there were. Sheepskin. Yeah, I suppose that's valuable enough that we might as well. Pig hide is not super valuable, but collectively, all this stuff does start to add up a bit. Oh, deer hide is actually worth a little bit. As is white bear hide, certain. But what am I saying? Horse hide is worth a lot. We should sell that too. Goat hide isn't. Hold on to that. Bear hide, somewhat. We'll sell it. Goat hide, cheap. We've established that. Hold on to it. Same with pig hide. Same with worn leather pelt. Same with rabbit pelts. Okay, now I think we're good. On that stuff, at least. Is there anything else we might want to sell? We have crazy amounts of water. In fact, I'm not even sure if we can carry any more water because we have 100 of it. Is that the maximum, or have we coincidentally opted to look at this when we have precisely 100? I don't know. It's worth only 2 coins apiece. However, we have so much of it that I suppose we could sell half and make a bit of coin off of it. Other than that, yeah, we want to wait to sell our armor and weapons to other people. I don't think we have anything that we need to buy from you.
Farewell.
Mostly just wanted to dump things.